what is a most gorgeous day in downtown Batesville, Arkansas, with the temperature, about going to be 75 to 78 degrees today, and no wind, and this is John
No
Kent.
snow.
No snow.
No snow.
How is the chief meteorologist, Dr. John Kent, doing?
Well, we made our prediction.
Yes, we did.
And we had one little surprise Saturday, didn't we?
Had just a snowflake come out of nowhere, did we
Yeah,
not?
it came out in the northwest.
Yeah, well, it was somewhere, wasn't it?
But that's over with.
It's gone. Finished?
Hey, the old timers call that blackberry winter.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what it was.
Yeah. So how many snowflakes did you see here in the great city of Batesville that day?
I didn't count. I was too busy doing honeydews at the house. I was off, you see.
I got you.
Yeah.
But it was unusual for it to snow like it did that day.
yeah,
I mean, you kind of look out there and you go, hey, snowing, isn't it?
You know, there's an old saying, there's no two snowflakes alike.
Right, yeah.
Who ever counted them?
Yeah, look, who judged? Yes, sir.
How do they know?
How do you know they're not alike?
I know.
There's billions of them. Oh, no two
No
snowflakes.
two snowflakes alike.
How do they know?
Yeah, right.
I like that.
Maybe the two they looked at.
That's right. Yes, sir. Yeah, there's literally billions of those. Did you look at all of them? Kind of be a tough call, wouldn't it?
Yeah, it would be. So I just enjoy them. You know.
Yeah, that's right.
Just
I love snow.
Well,
but
yeah, when it's.
I love watching it snow.
Yeah, there you go.
And then after it's through, I'd say, "Oh, it should be 75 degrees tomorrow."
Yeah, and it was.
It was.
That's right.
75 the day before, snow. 75 the day
Be
after.
careful what you wish for, David. You might get it. You know.
Oh, John, you're telling me, brother. What's going on, man?
Hey, listen.
How's tire business?
We've had a wonderful March Madness sale.
Yeah.
Remember we were doing that? And, you know, you've got to put this on the 1st of April. So we're continuing that this last week because the Final Four haven't played yet.
Okay.
So it'll be going on this week. Then we're going to have a Swing into Spring sale.
Swing into spring.
And it's so good that we're not even going to talk about prices or anything. So you're going to have to come to the store to find out about the Swing into Spring sale.
Special sale then.
It's special.
Extra special? Or just
Extra.
special?
Oh, yeah. Everything's extra special at Kent's.
It is
You know?
that, sir.
So, but we're going to have a wide array of things. We do have a Bridgestone promotion going on right now. You can get $70 back on a Bridgestone tire if you open one of our Bridgestone Firestone accounts.
Okay.
You'll get $140 back on a
wow.
set. See, so you can double it just by filling out that little application for me. And even if you're going to plan on paying cash, go ahead and do the app. Get your another $70. And you know that comes on a prepaid Visa card,
Right.
so you can spend it on anything you want to.
Use it anywhere you want to.
You know, a lot of a lot of rebates come. You have to go back to the store where you bought it.
Right.
Excuse me, David. I got
That's
a
all
frog.
right. You got a frog.
Ribbit.
Ribbit. Get him out of there, Johnny.
You have to go back where you got it. You don't. You can. We hope you come back and spend it with us, but you can go buy mom dinner.
Absolutely.
You know, whatever you want. Get that new pair of swimming trunks to go to the beach this summer. That's about what they cost, you know.
That's about right.
We went down to Little Rock Saturday afternoon after the snow. And by the way, it was 30 degrees when we left Batesville. It was 50 in Little Rock when we got down there.
Nice.
Those people couldn't believe it was snowing in North Arkansas. And we walked into Dillard's, and they had all their ladies swimmer array there, you know. And for that little material, I can't believe it costs that much.
They don't give you much for the price, do they?
They're unlike
Stylish, though.
They're unlike Kent's. You get full value for your dollar
right.
here,
You
right?
do that.
So, hey, but listen, the kids are through spring break, but now they're looking forward to getting out of school.
Yes, it's coming.
Mom and Dad's kind of planning that summer vacation, you know, maybe to go to Disneyland or Disney World or whoever.
Or driving on over to Newport or something.
I'm going on vacation. All the money I've got is to get to Deshay. Not as far as I can get. As far as I can get.
You saved all year, didn't you?
Yeah, saved all year.
Yes, sir.
Mom and I going to Deshay.
Yes, sir.
I don't know where we're going to stay, but we're going
Well, that sounds like a return trip.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah,
It
round
won't
trip
take
one
long,
day.
will it?
Yes,
Won't take
sir.
long.
Yes, sir.
But
It is
anyway,
that time of year.
It is, and we need to get that car ready for summer driving.
Sure.
And we have one lady that trades with us. She wants her summer, spring, winter, fall air put in her tires.
I got you.
You know, that's a little joke between she and I. And she came in the last week to get her summer air.
Already? Summer air this time of year?
And we gave her the air, but we sold her a new set of tires to hold it.
There you go. That's right. Well, if you got to have tires,
you got to have tires.
Yes, sir.
So, but we'll get that.
Air's cheap. Free air's cheap. Real
free air's cheap. But you know, you can't hardly find free air anywhere except Kent's.
Yeah, I know.
Kent's still has free air because we have a full service station next door. You pull up over there, Dave or Billy Ray will come out and check those tires and air them up for you. We'll take good care of you at Kent's. We'll get that car ready for that summer driving because the heat's coming. When the heat comes, that's when they break. You know, those batteries fail, the water pumps go, and you don't want to be somewhere between here and Destin, Florida, broke down in Mississippi.
You're right.
You just don't want to break down in Mississippi.
And it's kind of like when you do that, and I have done that, and I bet we all have. It's kind of like those guys are smiling when you get to the shop there. They're smiling when you pull. And they go around, they check your license plate, and they go,
here's an out-of-stater.
He's going somewhere.
Yeah, but he's not going till we fix it.
That's right, and he'll pay.
And he can't go any further than this. He's broke. So, folks, we don't want you broke down on the road.
That's right.
We want to take good care of you. And you remember I told you we had a customer in this last week that talked good about you?
Absolutely.
So we want to give a shout out.
Shout him out.
Remember his name?
Tim.
Remember his last name?
Tim Rogers.
Rogers, that's right.
Absolutely.
Tim Rogers, because Tim said he's a faithful viewer, so we're going to give a shout out to Tim.
Great guy. We appreciate him watching, and I mean, the guy, worked for the Newport Public School System a long time. Listen, just a good guy.
That's right.
Just a good guy.
That's right.
And we have a lot of great viewers out there that watch our program and that say that they enjoy the program, and we appreciate it.
That's
we
right.
appreciate all of them watching.
You bet.
And if you've got viewers that know we're doing something right.
That's right.
We're doing something right.
And see, look, David could even remember your name, Tim.
That's right. Known him a long time.
That's right.
Long time. Yeah. And a great guy, no doubt about it. Appreciate you watching, and always I enjoy visiting with Tim, and he's one of those guys that every time I ever see him, he's always telling me, you need to buy your wife a new car. You need to buy your wife a new car.
And you haven't yet.
Well, we did a couple years ago, but he's telling me again, you need to buy your wife a new car. I took hers, and he still thinks I got, that she's driving that one. No, he really doesn't, but real good guy. I like him a lot.
Good customer, and we appreciate his business and
absolutely,
and all the people he tells to come see us.
Sure.
So we get a lot of business from folks telling other folks about Kent's.
And and that we've had people say, like, see you guys talk outside, like, see, instead of the store, we thought we'd just set up outside on.
Well, that's what he said to me. He said, "Are you going to do this outside?" I said, "Well, if it's like it is today, Tim, it was raining and cold." I said, "We won't be outside." But we're outside, Tim. We're outside.
We're outside.
Now, but we can get that car ready. The oil change, the minor things. We'll look under that hood, make sure those belts are okay and that battery's okay and everything's ready to go. And if you don't need much, that's fine. If you need a lot, we're going to tell you about it. We'll give you an estimate. If you want it done, that's fine. If you don't, that's fine too.
Absolutely.
So, and you say, well, I've saved up all this. Remember I told you I saved enough to go to Deshay?
Absolutely.
Well, they've probably saved a little more than that. But they don't want to use all that money at Kent's to ruin that vacation.
Right.
So,
little pay plan.
What is it we say? Drive away with time to pay. That's right. So we can probably help you in that department as well. So
it's nice to know, in all fairness, that you can go someplace that's been in business for as long as you guys have and get great quality service at a very affordable price, and then you don't have to pay it all
at once.
At one time.
That's right. That's
Drive
exactly
away
right.
with time to pay.
That's right.
Everything else going pretty good, Mr. Kent?
Everything's fine. Now just remember, oh my, I got your little box in my pocket here.
That's all right.
I got something else in my pocket. Even if you don't buy anything, or if you do, we've got one of these good soft mints for you, because you always leave Kent's with a sweet taste in your mouth. Here, I even have one for you, boy.
There you go.
Oh, Lord, look at that. I tossed the ball like a Newport Greyhound.
You did that, sir. You did that. Johnny Kent, good to see you, my friend.
Thank you, David. Appreciate it.
St. Michael's Place, we are visiting with the Director of Nursing, and a very, very tongue-tied last name for David Black, I have to say, but Julia Verdeja. Am I right?
That's correct.
I'm good. I got it on the first take. How is Julia?
Doing great.
Tell me a little bit about you. Tell me a little bit about where you grew up, and tell me a little bit about your family and how you got a name like that.
I grew up in Batesville.
Okay.
We are originally from Arizona. Went to Batesville schools. My husband is from Cancun.
Okay.
And
kids? Have kids?
Oh,
yeah,
yes.
let's talk about our kids.
I have 4 daughters.
Oh, wow.
4 daughters.
You're a busy lady.
I am.
Yeah, I guarantee you are. And living in Batesville, still in Batesville?
I do live in Batesville.
Okay, good deal. Now tell me a little bit about being at St. Michael's Place, Director of Nursing. Obviously that's a title, and anytime you got a title, you got huge responsibility. What does the Director of Nursing do at St. Michael's Place? Tell me what your day's like.
Well, throughout the day, I, of course, monitor all the nursing staff.
Okay.
Do scheduling, make sure that we meet guidelines and regulations.
Okay. It's a tough job.
It is a very tough job.
A lot of responsibility.
It is, day and night, night and day.
Let me ask you this now. Tell me about this particular business. Why are you in the nursing home business? Why that business? How did you pick that when you were whatever age of your life? You said, that's what I want to do. How'd you pick that?
I love geriatrics. A lot of people ask me why I do it like you have.
Yeah.
Just because a lot of people think that at the end of life, they've lived all their life and there's not much more that you can do for them.
Right.
But there is, and we can provide that little bit of comfort for them at their end of their life. And they also have something to teach us as well. So I just thoroughly enjoy it.
Yeah, absolutely. And I like the part about teaching us something, because each and every time that me personally, when you go into a facility like St. Michael's and you see the residents and you see the fun that they're having, and you got to be, we talked about this yesterday, we talked about you got to be a special person to want to be in this type of business and want to help. And it's like you say, in a lot of cases on the end of the life spectrum, but a lot of cases just like you guys do also. You have short-term rehabilitation here too also.
We do. We have short-term rehab here. Maybe they've had a turn in their life that's brought them here. Yeah. We rehab them, and then we do send them home. And of course, we do have some of them that have returned and are doing short-term rehab again.
Right, so, absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's talk a little bit about this. How long have you been here? Tell us a little bit about where all you've been along the way.
I've been here since March the 2nd.
Okay.
Previously to coming here, I was at Woodland Hills in Jacksonville.
Okay.
I was there a year, and prior to that, I worked at Clearview Geriatrics in Searcy, and I was there for a short span.
Okay.
And before that was Director of Nurses at Batesville at Rolling Hills.
Good deal. So you've had a lot of experience.
I have.
Certainly love your job, I know that.
I do.
Kind of got a new staff here, new staff at St. Michael's, and
yes.
we'll be visiting with more of the staff as we come. And tell us about the staff that you're working with.
Oh.
The good things, of course. The good things.
They are a great staff to work for. This team has really come together. I think all the personalities are here for the right reasons, and we're just going to give great care here.
Yeah, there's no doubt about that. Short-term, long-term care, whatever you need at St. Michael's Place. And the Director of Nursing, I know, is one of the toughest jobs in this business. And I know you're doing great. I know that.
It is. It is one of the toughest.
Hectic but good.
Yes.
Julia, say it again for me.
Bedetha.
She's the Director of Nursing. I said it once correctly at the beginning of the interview, but who knows if I can get it right the second time. I appreciate you taking time to visit with us.
Thank you.
White River Area Agency on Aging, and we're filming in Batesville, and this is Tracy Baxter. And we're going to visit about a few things today and talk about some of the things that you might not know. But first of all, welcome, Tracy.
Thank you.
Tell us a little bit about Tracy Baxter, those of us who may not know you.
All right. Well, that's pretty easy. It's pretty short. All right. Well, I'm Tracy Baxter. I'm the regional manager here with the Area Agency on Aging. I've been here going on almost 5 years.
Wow.
But I've been in-home services and home care for more than 20. So I like to, just tell people that and let
Sure.
them know that, you know, a lot of our people here have a lot of experience to bring to the
Absolutely.
table, even though we
Absolutely.
may not have been here 20 years. So.
Tell us a little bit about your education and where you grew up and.
All right. Well, I graduated from Batesville High School,
Okay.
and then I went to Harding for a short time, came home, got my nursing degree, so I'm a registered nurse. And I do use that role here some. I can, you know, use my nursing degree, but
Okay.
then I also mainly cover 3 of our 10 counties.
In covering 3 of these 10 counties, tell us a little bit about what you do, and I know as a director, that means you're overseeing some programs. You got some people that may be working under you or whatever, or with you, and tell us a little bit about exactly what you do.
Okay. Well, I work with 3 great teams. We have more great teams, but I get to work
Okay.
with 3 directly. I work with the Woodruff County team, Jackson County team, and Independence County team. So that I go into the counties each week and just help support them,
Okay.
encourage them. They have a hard job. They're working hard to take care of people, and I just go in to help facilitate, help them make their job easier if possible. We have a nurse in each county,
Okay.
an office coordinator,
Okay.
and a care manager
Okay.
in each county. And then, of course, our wonderful home care aides. We wouldn't be the agency we are without them. So,
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And let's talk just a little bit about when you talk about in-home services. I mean, there's so many services that you guys provide, but and we thought we'd do a little segment here called "Did You Know?" And there's
Yes.
some things that we want to know. Did you know? And you
Yes.
can have some of those questions to ask and answer.
yes, I'd like to, I thought that'd be a lot of fun. Did you know some people don't realize that we have a 10-county area?
Right.
And that we have a local office in each of those 10 counties.
Right.
So they can go right down the street and talk to someone. It's not calling, reaching someone in Little Rock. We're
Sure.
right there in the county.
Right.
So that's exciting for us. And then also, we've been in business 35 years, which many of you, you got to celebrate with
We
us.
did
didn't you?
that. Oh, we had cake and hey, we had cake and stuff.
Yeah, so a lot of people got in on
Yeah.
our celebration, but we've been in business for more than 35 years.
Good thing to know.
Yes. Also, did you know that we have more than 600 employees?
Wow.
Yes.
That's unbelievable.
Yes. So it takes a lot of people with that caring heart, but we're blessed to have more than 600 of those people
Right.
working with us, helping keep people at home.
Sure.
So.
Well, it's really a unique business what you guys do, because you speak about your heart. Your heart has to be in this. You have to really, really care about people and people in need.
Yes.
Because the services that you guys provide are for people in need.
Yes, they
I mean,
are.
and they're specific services to talk just a little bit about in-home services. What are some of those things that you guys provide for those folks that need us?
Okay. Well, we want people to know that it doesn't matter what the need is. We want them to call us.
Okay.
It can be, how do I get a home delivered meal? How do I receive care in my home? How do I, get help with my drug plan? I'm needing
Right.
a new Medicare drug plan. I need help. The questions can go on for days. What we want people to know is our number one goal is to help them stay at home as independent as they can. So we want people to think of us as that resource. If they don't know who to turn to, who to call, well, we're always going to be there, and it's a free service.
Right.
There's no charge to call and ask questions or get direction or help.
Well, I know having, in Newport, you guys are in the same office that we are, and just the amount of people that come in and out of that office, there's lots of helpers.
Yes,
There's lots.
lots.
You guys do a great job.
We do.
And I understand you do a pretty good job, too.
Oh, well, thank you. But I do want to take a minute when
Sure.
you said that and brag on our home care aides, because they're the ones going in the home. They're providing maybe help with a bath. Some people can bathe themselves. We're
Right.
just there to assist, make sure they don't fall. We can prepare a hot meal. So many people would rather have a meal our aide can prepare, and then they may save their delivered meal for supper.
Right.
That way, that's one of a great service. We also can help people shop. We can actually take the person shopping. That's another did you know.
Wow.
They can go with us. Some companies, aren't allowed to do that,
Right.
and we love that we can take them out in the community. They're not confined to the home. They do not have to be homebound. So, and just errands, if they need if they need something picked up at the store, we can go do that. We also remind them to take their medicine. That's a big deal. You know, some people don't have family and they need those reminders.
Yeah, reminders. Here they are. Here's when you take them. Let's get it done.
Right. Our aide can say, you know, Miss Smith, have you had your medicine this
Absolutely.
morning?
Absolutely.
So that's a great benefit.
Well, Tracy, we appreciate you taking time to visit with us here on the Business Spotlight, both Newport and Batesville. And anything else we need to talk about today?
Well, let's see.
Got any more did you knows?
I've got another big did you know.
Did you know? Did you know? And this is the big one.
This is the big one. We love our veterans. We love all our clients, but veterans are special. We have 3 veteran programs. So we're very proud of that. We've got some new ones on board. We're reaching out to find all services we can to help people. So we have 3 veteran programs. One program will even help the spouse.
Okay.
So that's something new. So if you're a veteran and you need some services, we'd love to help.
You can call us. We'll have some numbers at the bottom of the screen. You can come by any of our locations throughout a 10-county area, and we've been doing this for 35 years. And you don't do something for 35 years unless you're doing it pretty well, and you guys can continue to do so.
Yeah, we have a great team at White River, so we would love to provide any assistance or help that you need.
And the final Did You Know is coming right up.
All right. Did you know that we can provide services in the home even if home health's already in there? Home health providers are skilled providers, and we are what's considered non-skilled.
Okay.
So we can go in the home if someone has a home health nurse coming in or they have a physical therapist. We can go in and provide the services such as the bathing or housekeeping. Those things, we can do those together. So the home health's in the area, and White River Area Agency on Aging make great partners.
I bet you do.
That's something I wanted
You provide
to.
a bunch of great services.
Well, thank you.
Tracy, good to see you, girl.
You too. Thank you.
Let's continue on with more of the Business Spotlight. Visiting with Sharon Strecker at Dairy Queen in Batesville, Arkansas, and it's always a special treat to come to the Dairy Queen grill and chill and grill, and you grill it and you chill it and you do all that stuff. We do all that here, don't we?
We do all of that here. We sure
How
do.
you doing, girl?
I'm doing fine. How about you?
Everything is just lovely. We're in April. It's a beautiful day
Oh,
when
it's
we
gorgeous.
film. It's a gorgeous day.
It is.
What a beautiful day to come in and have lunch.
Come in and have a $5 lunch, 11 to 4 every day. And you know what? We have some new desserts. These DQ bakes.
Tell me about the DQ bakes.
Triple chocolate brownie.
Oh, Sharon, there's no such thing.
Oh, it's wonderful.
A triple chocolate and brownie.
Yes, it is wonderful. And we have a cream-filled chocolate chip cookie,
Wow.
apple tart a la mode.
With ice cream on it
With
too.
ice cream, yeah. They all come with the vanilla, with the soft serve.
No, I was kidding with the
Wonderful.
a la mode. I used to say that. I'll take a little piece of pie a la mode and put some ice cream on it too.
There you go. Got to top that off with ice cream.
So tell me, let me go back to the $5 lunch. $5 you get, you don't have to tell us everything, but what do you get for $5?
Well, you get your entree, you get your fries, your drink, and a sundae for $5.
And a Sunday,
Yep, and a sundae.
$5.
Yep.
That's pretty
Wonderful.
inexpensive.
You know, you get 3 chicken strips, or you can get a cheeseburger with bacon on it. Our 2 crispy chicken wraps.
Okay.
You know, you get on the wraps, you get 2, and that's, you know, you can share that with somebody, because those wraps, I eat 1, and
Right.
I'm full.
Well, I know Dairy Queen we've come with some new products.
Yes.
You know, we had the big facelift several months ago. We've got new products that are here, and we've just got something for everybody. I mean, if you can't go into a Dairy Queen and look at the menu and go, I really don't want that, really don't, if you can't find anything, you're not hungry.
That's right, and something else the Dairy Queen has done, and the customers are going to notice it, we've downsized our menu some,
Right.
taken some things off, and of course the reason being is it makes it simpler, you're
Sure.
not as confused, and of course December the 1st we're going to have to put all the calorie
Right,
on
yep.
the menu board according to FDA. So, you know, that's something we've done this month, and it's simplified things. And we've got to talk about our Blizzard of the Month.
Oh, me. Here we go.
It's a salty caramel truffle.
How
So
do
you
y'all
know these
come
people,
up with those?
I don't come up with
Who
them.
comes up with these?
Somebody in Minneapolis.
Somebody that gets paid big bucks to say, I want to come up with a blizzard of the month. And here it is. And it's always divine.
But you know, you got the salty taste with the sweet taste, and so it is good. It's a good blizzard. Gonna have it all during the month of April.
Tell me about in the afternoon when you want something to drink and you got a special on.
Between 2 and 4, all the drinks and the shakes are half price.
So you want a milkshake between 2 and 4 o'clock, you can come in here and it's half price.
Half price.
Not buy 2, get 1 free. It's just half price. You want one, you get it for half price.
That's exactly right.
And I know you do a lot of business during that time,
We
don't
do
you?
a lot of business.
As Yogi Berra used to say, nobody goes there anymore, it's too crowded.
Oh, come on in. We'll stick you somewhere.
That's right. Hey, always a good time to come to Dairy Queen. It's always full. Service is excellent. Now you order at the bar. You go sit down.
And we bring it to you.
You do that. Service
Sure
with a
do.
smile at Dairy
That's
Queen, isn't
right.
it? Lots of things going on at Dairy Queen, and of course, talk about the birthday cakes.
Oh, well, listen, we've got all of our birthday cakes. We've got 3 sizes, and we can decorate it according to how you want it, and it's just, they're wonderful.
Pictures?
Pictures. We can scan pictures and put on there. You know, if somebody wants to bring your picture in here, we'll scan it and put it on a cake, and then everybody will eat your face.
Well, good luck to them. So, Sharon Strecker, she's at Dairy Queen. We've always got something special going on here. Come eat some lunch with us. We're open 7 days a week.
7 days a week.
If you need lunch, you need a little supper, you need a little early lunch, we're here for that. We film about 11 o'clock when we get here.
You can cook at home and come here for your dessert.
Absolutely.
That's right.
Sharon Strecker, Dairy Queen in Batesville. Thanks, everybody, for watching the program. He's Dr. McDowell, and I'm not, and we're finished with this interview. No, we're not finished with the interview, but we're just starting the interview. And that's what we usually say at the end, but this is the beginning.
The beginning of the end.
Customized vision care. He's Dr. McDowell, and I'm really not. And boy, I'm glad I'm not. But sir,
Me too. Anyway.
That really. I know you've been here for several years.
Yes.
Imitating an eye doctor. So what do you do? Really?
Originally, I was a comedian who saw a mob hit, and this is my
this is your hideout?
my witness protection
Yeah,
program.
you're hiding out over here, aren't you?
I really know nothing about the eye. It's just a matter. I Googled most of it in YouTube videos. That's how I sound smart.
Well, you know, there are lots of doctors out there that Google that. And we diagnose ourselves, whether it's our eyes.
It's always awkward when you go to the doctor and they Google your symptoms in front of you while you're in the room. Right. Make you a little nervous.
Hey, look right here. Look what you might have.
You either have Ebola or cancer.
One or the other. So what in the world is going on in the world of vision?
In the world of vision, well,
Yes.
that's a broad question. There's a lot of things going on in the
A lot
world.
of world, a lot of vision we see. We have allergies this time of year since it's springtime.
Yeah.
Hey, really, talk a little bit about allergies. That's something that we don't think a lot about when you talk about how well we see and how well we breathe. And
Well, the thing about allergies, you know, it's you can have ocular allergies and not even have a runny nose or anything. Allergies hit people differently.
okay.
But you know, pollen, when pollen and cut grass, and when they're cutting in the fall, you know, you'll get a lot of just stuff floating in the air, a lot of particulates get in the eye, and just irritates them, makes them itch. You just want to dig your eyeball out with a rusty spoon.
Yeah.
You know, anything you can do to relieve the itch. So a lot of people will turn to a lot of the over-counter methods. Allergy drops from the shelf at Walmart or Walgreens or your local pharmacy or whatever.
Sure.
But a lot of those aren't really doing you a world of good, because a lot of those anti-allergy drops, even the stuff that says gets the red out, Visine and Murine and all that stuff, those will actually dry your eye out. And so you might have some relief of itch from the allergy, then automatically go right to a dry position where your eye's watering, but it's dry as a bone, it's still itching, so you're using more of the drops, so you're fueling the fire and all that stuff. But yeah, it's if you got a bad itch or bad issue with your eyes and you think it's allergies, let me or some other reputable eye doctor check you out.
A professional.
A
That's what you
professional,
guys
yeah.
do.
I mean, that's exactly right. That's our job. That's
your
what we
job.
gotta do. So.
Well, and you get that, and we do. I mean, we try to doctor ourselves and really not know what to do, and so we just try over-the-counter medications, and sometimes it's just not sometimes, most of the time. It's better to get a professional to say, look, here's what you got, here's what I can do, this is
right,
clear
right.
this up.
And a lot of people think, well, I'm going to save myself some money by not going to go see the eye doctors. I'm going to self-medicate. I can't tell you the number of people I've seen after 3-4 weeks of trying $80 worth of stuff that didn't work from over the counter. Then they come in and then they get, oh my gosh, I wish I'd done this sooner.
In the very beginning.
Yeah.
The very beginning.
So, hindsight. We were talking about that.
Hindsight. We talked about that before the program.
I do not check that, by the way. I just assume it's 2020.
Springtime also, and we've talked about this even over the winter, Doc, when you talk about protecting the eyes and protecting them with because of the sun and the rays that get in our eyes. Let's talk a little bit about this time of the year.
Yeah.
That's the time that we're getting out more because the weather's nicer.
It's spring is finally upon us.
Yes.
And I can't think of one person who is not anxious to get out of the house and do something.
Yeah.
So if you're going to get out, realize that big ball of fire in the sky puts out a lot of UV, and a lot of that UV is going to lead to cataracts, can lead to macular degeneration, a lot of bad things, and otherwise just uncomfortableness. I made up a word.
That. Uncomfortable.
I made that up.
I like that.
Yeah.
Uncomfortable.
And this is our video proof that I coined that phrase.
We'll put it in the dictionary if
There
it's
we
not
go.
there. I think it's there. But
So anyway, I mean, you want to be comfortable outside, and you need the protection anyway. Get you a good pair of sunglasses, and you want those that are going to block as much sun from the side. You can get some that are stylish and cute. They're, a lot of the Ray-Bans, for example. We carry Ray-Ban, love the line. They do great protection, but you get a lot of that inherent light from the side coming through some of the lines. So you want a cute pair, fine, but you want something you're going to be outside working in that's not only going to protect your eyes from sunlight, but all those lenses have a shatterproof lens to them. So they protect, I myself, anytime I'm getting out doing anything in the yard, I put on a pair of safety glasses, and usually it's some sunglasses with safety lenses. Because nobody likes to see a one-eyed optometrist, or a barber with blood in his hair. Those are never good.
That's not a good sign.
Yeah.
That's not a good sign.
But yeah, sunglasses.
And y'all carry several lines of sunglasses that are they're top of the line and stylish, functional. You talk about the stylish part, and then you talk about the functionability of a pair of sunglasses. And sometimes we don't look for the function part; we look for the style part.
Exactly. And I'll be honest. We get people coming here all the time. They're looking for a name more than they are an actual, the right
product.
Device. Yeah. So yeah, but that's what we try to do. We try to cater to everybody's needs. So the two main lines of eyewear in the United States are Ray-Ban and Oakley. We carry both Ray-Ban and Oakley. We carry Coach for women. We carry Nike for men and women. Nike or Nike? How do you say that?
I say Nike, but a lot of folks say Nike.
Anyway,
however
he says it, I said it.
What part of Arkansas are you from?
Exactly.
Hey.
But we carry Nike, and we got a lot of great styles. Some are sporty, some are stylish, some are both. But I assure you, we've got something in here that will match your desired look.
Well, those things are important. When you talk about allergies and you talk about the sun, those things are very, very important, and we want you to be able to protect yourself. But, the main part of our business is taking care of the vision.
Absolutely.
And from glasses to contacts, and you guys have a bunch of customers, and I guess you have a lot of repeat customers and people, referral customers, and it's busy most of the time in here. But you invite those people who maybe not had success at their particular eye doctor to come join us.
Give us a try.
Yeah,
I mean, the worst I can do is make you hate me too.
That's absolutely right. Absolutely right. But talk a little bit about, I've always been amazed about the contact lenses and how we take just little pieces of
silicone.
Yeah, and put those in your eye. And I remember the first time I put one in, I thought, I remember the old hard contacts years ago. It's all you get.
Yeah.
It was like put a piece of glass in there. And I never tried them because I was scared to death of them.
I'll tell you what,
we've come a long way with contacts.
Oh, we've come a long way. You're talking about RGP. It's a rigid gas permeable lens.
Yeah,
and I'll tell you what, I've had a RGP in my eye twice in my life. There will not be a third time. Right. It was so uncomfortable.
Yeah.
But, we've got soft lenses now that are fantastic. I mean, I assure you, no matter what your prescription is, there's a soft lens out there that will make you happy. I'm not going to assure you that you're going to see through walls or anything like that, but you're going to be happy with how it feels and how your vision is. We've also had the, recent introduction of what's called a scleral fit lens. It is a hard lens, but it's a much larger lens. It rides on the white part of the eye. It's a lot less sensitive. We can get some really sharp vision out of that, and it's just a matter of it's learning a new task is what that is. But I know there's a lens out there for everybody. So if you like, you're wearing glasses, you have to wear glasses. David has to wear glasses because he's blind as a bat. But anyway,
Absolutely.
But if he wants to wear a cool pair of Oakley sunglasses, he's got two options now. We can put him in a pair of contact lenses, and he can put on some cool sunglasses and go to the lake and have a good time. Or there's hardly an Oakley frame in this building that we can't put your prescription in.
Right.
So we can get you a pair of prescription sunglasses that look cool. We can do the same with most Nike, almost all the Ray-Bans. We have a lot of options that I think some people aren't even aware of.
Right.
Because the advancement of eye care and the tools that we use to correct vision and such have really gotten way up there.
You guys bring it to the front here at Customized Vision Care, and
Yeah.
you're expanding your business and have done very, very well. But taking care of folks right here in Newport, Arkansas, and Batesville. We always invite the folks from Batesville down.
If you're watching us in Poughkeepsie, bring it on over.
Bring it on.
Cincinnati.
Yes, it doesn't matter.
Why not?
Why not? I mean, somebody in Miami or New York City, wherever the case may be.
Because I don't know if we got a syndicated deal now. We
Yes,
are
we
in
do.
like 12 markets.
Yes, sir.
12 major
Yes,
markets
sir.
now.
Yes,
It's
sir.
very, very.
People don't really realize that. I mean, the local people don't realize that because they're the local people.
I know, and it's the people in Montreal that don't understand our language. The French speakers up there.
When you get up to that French-speaking country, it's
difficult.
amazing the phone calls that I always get. I say, could you interpret exactly what you were talking about in French? Of course, I have to Google that,
Yeah. And that's like me back in the exam room trying to find symptoms.
Absolutely. That's what you have to do. I don't see real well. So just don't see real well.
Maybe I did that wrong. Don't see good.
Yeah.
That I get like 8 results for them. Yeah.
This guy's crazy. I'm talking about absolutely. But he's good at what he does.
I
good.
like to think I am.
You are the best. Customize. I love that. I think that's one of the greatest coined phrases, I guess you would say, that you could come up with.
I'd love to tell you, I take all the credit. My wife is the one that came up with that.
Customized Vision Care. Good to see you, my
Thanks,
friend. Dr. Gavin McDowell. We're in the Village Mall, Newport, Arkansas. If you need to work on your eyes, this guy can do it.
I can do it.
At Lindley Health and Rehab Center in Newport, we always have a lot of fun. We either do videos, we do interviews, and it's always a great pleasure to come down and get to visit with the folks. And Sherry Hanley, who is the marketing director extraordinaire, the one who is in charge of everything that we do that's shown here on Cable 15 TV and Cable15TV.com. Special guest on our program today. Welcome, ladies, to the program. Good to see y'all.
It's good to see y'all.
Good to see you.
All right, Sherry, let's tell us what we got going on here. We got to talk about Team Lindley, part of the team.
We do.
Talk about Team Lindley.
I would like to introduce to everyone today Tasha Bovan. She's been an employee for Lindley for 5 years. She is in charge of laundering, which laundry is a big part of Lindley here. I mean, they have to have clean linens, they have to have clean clothes, and Tasha makes sure of that. But Tasha does a lot more than just laundry. We're all about Team Lindley, and sometimes there's team members kind of behind the scenes of some of these events that we do for our residents. And Tasha is kind of one of those that's kind of behind the scenes.
Now, let's ask her about it, Tasha. First of all, welcome once again.
Thank you.
Tell us a little bit about Tasha Bovan.
Well, I grew up in Arkansas.
Okay.
I'm really from Memphis, Tennessee.
Okay.
Elvis, hey.
All right. I got you, girl. I got you.
I went to school in Newport.
Okay.
Graduated in 2000. Like they said, I work at Lindley. I've been here for 5 years, and I love it.
Tell us, first of all, let's get into some of the things that you do. What do you do on a day-to-day basis? When you talk about the laundry and the housekeeping and so on and so forth, tell us about your job responsibility, because this is a huge place, and you're in charge to make sure that it gets done.
Yes.
What do you do on a day-to-day basis?
Well, I just go around putting out all the clothes, the residents' clothes, and it's a big deal because it's like
She makes sure that they get to the right resident.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah.
So it's a lot.
It's a lot of responsibility.
Yes.
Well, I know this, that at part of Team Lindley, not only in your job responsibilities from day to day, you have some other responsibilities that Sherry was telling me about, but Well, tell us what you do. Tell us what you do when we have one of these videos that we put, like Staying Alive, or the or the. We've had lots of videos that have been very, very successful. And tell us what your responsibility is when it comes to the videos that we've been doing.
Okay, my responsibility is whenever it comes to activity, I am the one that puts together all the dances. I am the choreographer. And I love to dance. You know, I love to put together a lot of dances for the little residents and everything. So that's what I do.
It's an awesome responsibility, because let me tell you what, these videos, with it's the dancing that makes the videos.
Exactly.
Tell me about your liking or your love for choreography, and I mean, when did that get started, and how long have you been doing that?
Oh my goodness, I'll say about a year and a half.
Okay.
About a year and a half I started doing that, which I grew up wanting to dance anyway.
Right.
Thanks to Miss Sherry, you know.
Any experience prior to being at Lindley of choreography, or just dancing as a young person? Just loving
dancing
dance?
as a young person, that's it.
It's amazing the dances that you guys come up to, and I still keep going back to that Staying Alive video, which it was just marvelous that you don't really appreciate good dancing until you understand the work that goes in to get it done.
Exactly.
It takes a lot of work, doesn't it?
It does. It really does.
She spent a lot of time coming up with the dance. And not only is she our choreographer, I mean, she teaches us the dance. Once she comes up with it, then we have dance lessons, and she's in charge of that. So
about 2 weeks.
Yeah,
Learning.
Yeah.
Well, there's no doubt that we have to put a lot of work in these videos, and you talk about the people behind the scenes, and Tasha certainly is one behind the scenes, because if you're doing the choreography and you're doing the teaching the dance, you're spending days upon days that we put in an 8-10 minute video. It's kind of like making a movie that you see. That when you make a movie, it takes a lot of time to make a movie. You got to have a lot of integral parts that work together, and
we're kind of like a well-oiled machine here.
Yes.
Tasha, let me ask you this. Tell me some of the things that you really enjoy about being here at Lindley. What are some of the things that mean something to you?
Well, for one, I love my job. I love the people here. I'm a people's person.
Right.
She is.
And they make me smile. You know, I love to show my dimples off to them.
And they love her as well.
Yeah.
I bet.
And you know, my dad is here, so
Right.
I'm with him 5 days a week, you know, and I just enjoy all the residents, love them.
Well, you have to have a big heart to work in this industry.
Right.
And then you just got to be pretty special, and I know that you're pretty special. And I hear rave reviews about your work and your work ethic, and congratulations to you. I know it's a lot of fun working here. It's fun every time we come out, is it not, Sherry?
It is. It is. We have lots of fun here.
Yeah.
And like I said, we are a big team. We're a big family. And Tasha's one of them, and she's a really good friend of mine, and she's an awesome dancer, let me tell you. She is.
Tasha, we appreciate you so much for joining us
Thank
here.
you. Glad to
Sherry,
be here.
it's always a pleasure to get to see you. And we're at Lindley Health and Rehab Center. We're always something going on out here. Not just the things that you see on TV, Cable 15 TV, or on our website at cable15tv.com, or YouTube or Facebook, but we have a lot more activities that we never do get to see.
Right, we do. We have daily activities, whether it be bingo or horseshoes or a popcorn and movie. I mean, that's daily. And then we have church groups that come out at night, for singing for the residents, 3 times a day, that hardly ever gets mentioned. We have an amazing activity director, Miss Sandy Brooks, that puts that all together. We just do the parties and the dances, and the residents look forward to it, and just have a lot of fun here.
Sherry, thank you.
Thank you.
Tasha, thank you so
Thank
much.
you.
Good to see you today, and glad you enjoy your work. There's nothing like getting up in the morning, going to work, and enjoying what you do.
It's very rewarding.
Yes,
very rewarding.
We are at Lindley Health and Rehab, Newport, Arkansas. Let's continue on with more of the show. We are south of everything in Batesville, Jeff Salasco, David Black, Mark Martin Kia. Beautiful sunshiny day.
Love it.
Gorgeous. What a
Yes.
beautiful day to buy an automobile, sir.
Yeah, we're kicking off our 5th year. Happened yesterday. At 10 o'clock, we cut the ribbon, and 5 years ago, I think we had 9 new cars on the ground. We just opened up.
You cut the
And
ribbon with 9
That's all we could get.
pieces of merchandise.
Yes.
You've come a long way,
Come
my
on,
friend.
yeah, there's 129 on the lot today.
Yes, sir.
Something for everybody.
I guarantee you.
Yes.
Jeff Salasco, Mark Martin Kia, and again, 5 years worth. We just want to thank you folks for making us what we are today. It's people like you that come into our dealership, that purchase our automobiles, that come back to purchase our automobiles, that make us the success story that we are.
That's exactly right. Keep coming.
Keep coming, yes, sir.
Yeah.
We got a lot of things to talk about.
Lots
We're
to
going to
talk
show some
about.
cars. The guys are going to talk about some cars,
Yeah.
but we're excited to celebrate our
We're
5-year
excited.
anniversary.
April's going to be anniversary month all month long. Even though we cut the ribbon the last day of March, we're going to make it April. Well, come on out. We'll show you a good deal.
We're going to get you a good deal. We're at Mark Martin Kia. We're south of everything. We're going to let some of the guys show some cars. We'll see you in a little bit.
Steven Zlasco here with Mark Martin Kia here in Batesville, Arkansas. It's 5th anniversary this month. We have got a 2015 Kia LX, power windows, power locks, great on gas, 39 highway, 26 city, combined 31. Nice little 4-door car. On sale this month, $15,990. If you are in the market for a vehicle and you haven't came and looked at a Kia, I encourage you to do so. These are great cars. They've got a great warranty, 100,000 mile, 10-year powertrain, roadside assistance, 5 years, 60.
Again, Mark Martin Kia, south of everything, Batesville, and what a great success story it is, not only in the state of Arkansas, but nationwide for Mark Martin Kia to do the things that you have done. We brag on ourselves. I brag on you more than you do, but I do know this. This is a place, if you're interested in buying a new automobile, come look at the product. Jeff, we've had a lot of changes in 5 years.
Yeah.
Talk about some of those changes that we've experienced.
When we opened up, Kia had just begun their transformation, their quest for a better quality product. And we don't have anything on the ground that they were producing then,
Right.
vehicle-wise. We've got some names, but they have totally changed. And like the Sorrento, the 2016 Sorrentos are out, we're on the 3rd makeover of that vehicle.
In 5 years.
In 5 years.
Improvement.
And by the way, it became a top 5 SUV last year by the International Highway Institute for Safety.
Wow.
No fatalities.
Is that right?
But they have totally transformed every product we've got once, some of them twice, some of them 3 times, and we're still going. We've launched some new products. It's not the same Kia that it was. If you've got anything before 2010, you don't have a real Kia.
Right. Well, you got a good one.
You got a good car, but they're even better, and they continue to move, and we continue to move with them. We talked about earlier, we only had 9 cars opening. We've got over 120 on the ground right now, and we still have price points for every budget. I've got a brand new Forte here that's like $14,990.
Right, yeah.
It's a good commuter car. If you got to drive a distance, it's a manual. So it's going to get 40 miles a gallon on the highway. But $14,990 at 40 miles a gallon with a 10-year warranty doesn't cost a guy a whole lot to drive.
No, it's almost free.
It's nearly free.
Yes, sir.
That's what your old good friend would
Bud,
say.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
Bud,
but that's free.
It's free. Drive it free.
But we're pricing. We're going to try to break a record in April because it is our 5th year.
Right.
And so we're pricing some cars way down to try to bust this goal that we've got, and we need you to come out and help us do it.
Well, you price them along where you can sell these automobiles.
Yeah.
You're going to service the automobiles after the sale. No doubt that we've got it going on. We know what your used vehicle's worth. It's just a great buying experience. And again, the change, even on the inside of the dealership, and of course we've always, a beautiful building here. It's just 5 years old, but we've made some changes on the inside as well.
As of Friday, we're a gallery store for Kia.
A gallery store, I like
Yes,
that.
yes.
That makes it feel pretty important, doesn't
It
it?
should, yeah. We've stepped up. There's several in the country, and we're one of them now.
He's Jeff Salasco. We got more coming right up.
Hello, I'm Nick Fudge with Mark Martin Kia, introducing you to the 2015 Optima LX. It has many standard features that a lot of cars you have to pay extra on. This one lists for 24/7 and our anniversary price is $19,940. I've been in the business for 19 years, and this is what they used to sell for 20 years ago, and you don't get near the options that you get on this one. This has rear camera display, so when you back up, you're not going to run over something. It has Bluetooth for your phone. You can go down the road and answer your phone and keep your hands on the wheel and eyes on the road. Has alloy wheels, has great styling, and it has comfort galore. It has power seat for the driver, XM radio so you can listen to your music from here to California and stay on the same station. A great value. Remember, if you're looking for a sweet deal, come see Nick Fudge.
Continuing on with more of our show, and of course this is Jeff Zelasco, Martin Kia, and we're at a dealership that's simply, you know, regarded as one of the best in the country, and it's because of hard work from our standpoint, and it's because of the folks that are out there buying automobiles, and they're buying them here, Jeff.
They're buying quite a few of them here, and we're standing beside the Soul, which is real popular. A lot of people used to call it the toaster.
Right.
You either like it or you don't. But when you get inside this car's got a ton of room. You can't believe you're in a compact car. But it's one of our top sellers, and we've got all the spring colors in, and we've even got some special edition Martin Souls that we've done that you're going to see in the program here a little later on. We've got black and orange for School Spirit. We've got red and white for School Spirit. We got blue and silver just because you might like it. But you need to come look at them. They're special Martin editions. You'll only find them here.
Right, absolutely.
Yeah.
Well, you know, that's another thing when you talk about, Jeff, when you talk about having Martin's name on the building. What a big plus for you guys. What a big plus.
Oh, yes. Even better when he comes in.
Yeah.
And he does. He was by here yesterday looking at our new gallery store, and he was really impressed, and he couldn't believe the change that the furniture made and the fixtures. But yes, it is. And, you know, he signs. We take your picture when you buy a car, and Mark autographs it, and he sits there and he wants to look at those. He looks at every one of those pictures. He don't just go and throw it over here.
Right.
He likes to look at them and, you know, see if he can recognize somebody he went to school with or something.
Absolutely.
But yes, it's a great draw. And of course, the museum, you can go through the museum free. A lot of memorabilia over there, and Mark's proud of it. We're proud of it, and we're just glad he's around a little bit more.
Well, what a great superstar in the world of race car driving. And when you go through the museum or tour the dealership, amazing to look at the history that this guy has kept of himself. I mean, even when he was a youngster running on the dirt tracks, and his notes, his own personal diaries that you can read through about him winning his first dollars, and
yeah,
he did okay, didn't he?
He did okay for himself, and he's done okay here because he fought to get this dealership here.
Right.
You know, Kia told him no more than once. Batesville's too small, not enough population. And now we know, we've talked about this, they keep coming up here and calling and go, what are you guys doing? What are you guys doing? You're very, very effective in your area. You're too effective.
Right, yeah. How in the world do you do that in Batesville, Arkansas?
We just like selling cars.
Absolutely.
And we've got a big city inventory. You don't have to go to Little Rock or Springfield or Fayetteville or Joplin or Memphis. We've got a great selection right here in Batesville, and that's because of Martin.
Let's talk about another automobile coming right up. We'll be back with Jeff momentarily.
This is Garth Brandstatter with Martin Kia in Batesville, Arkansas, down up here in the south side. I've got right here a 2015 Sportage, Kia Sportage. These Sportages get around 29, 30 miles to a gallon on the highway. We got this one on anniversary sale for $20,940. We also have some available in all-wheel drive if you're interested in looking at them, and all sorts of different colors. This one lists for $22,810, so a big discount right there that you'll get on the anniversary sale. Come see me at Martin Kia, Garth Brandstatter.
We had a lot of fun today. You know, we try to do a 15-minute show, and sometimes we go over, and sometimes we go a little bit less. But the most important thing is we try to provide information that our customers or customers out there can take and use and make an intelligent decision about investing in something that costs a lot of money. We say, you know, ours are less money, but I mean, when you talk about $15,000, $16,000, $17,000 to $40,000, a lot of money to invest, but we got to give that information. And Jeff, we do that, and we do that on this show. Yeah. We want to thank everybody again for being with us.
Yeah, and for the last 5 years. But the main thing we want you to do, if you haven't come and looked at a Kia or driven a Kia, give us a look before you make your next purchase. We do have the industry-leading warranty, 10-year, 100,000 mile on the powertrain, 560 bumper to bumper. We've got great fuel economy, and when you look at what they put on the car for what you have to pay, we've got a great value that goes on and on and on. And we would just like you to compare us to whatever else you're looking at and see which one stacks up better for you.
I think not only in the comparison, but I think when you compare prices, when you compare options, when you compare warranty, fuel mileage, service, and then when you really get into it and you go, man, these guys are easy to do business with. That's what I see, Jeff. I see a dealership there's no high pressure here. You know, if you want to purchase an automobile, you can do it here, and you can do it under your terms as opposed to a dealership term.
And we won't hold you up 3 or 4 hours. You know, we like to see them driving over the curb. So,
that's right.
You know,
That's
our
right.
average customer time's an hour, hour and a half, unless something else is going on as far as a service install or something. But again, please come and look at our cars and see what we've got. It's just amazing, the different levels of things, the different colors, the different budgets that we can touch here. We can do everything except a pickup truck. And if you want one of those, I know a place where we can probably help you out with that.
Pretty close.
Right close by.
Yes, sir.
And of course, we got the new van here, the 2016 all-new Sorrento here. It's longer, it's wider, so it's a larger vehicle. It's now competing with the Explorers in that segment.
Sure.
So come take a look. Again, the 16s have started rolling in. I know it's just into March here, but we're going to roll these 15s out of here because I am going to start ordering 16s and other lines just here in the next couple of weeks.
We thank you for the last 5 years.
Yes, we do.
We look forward to the next 5 years.
Next 50.
Jeff Zalasko, Martin Kia, good to see you,
Good
my
to see
friend.
you.
Come see us if you're interested in an automobile. We want the opportunity at Martin Kia.
That's right. Thanks.